Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and I know where abusive language will end me. Up. Boss time! Against Ramsus. Now this fight is a bit different than almost every other boss fight in the game. Uh-oh! They know we're alive. Nice. But yeah, with this fight, both sides have, well, I don't know what you'd call them, guests of the battle. You don't directly control them, in this case Margie and Miang. You can't target either of them in battle. So the only one you can actually fight is Ramsus himself. Well, didn't you help him overthrow the king? Or maybe that was before Solaris came around. Well, whatever the case is, Bart doesn't like these guys, and he shouldn't. So, we get boss time instead. So, now let's see. With Margie and Miang there, they're both going to be support characters. Healing, or removing statuses, or whatever. So, in this case... Actually, hold on. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, let's use what... Well... No, let's actually wait on that. Let's go just with our new death blow. Twin Sonic! Now, I could use Wild Smile on him to reduce his accuracy. But I'd rather wait until another point in the fight. Yeah, you see those red numbers? We took reduced damage because of the GuardianRing that I have equipped on Bart. And we're all healed up. Hooray! But yeah, I want to wait until a later point in the battle to use Wild Smile when I wouldn't have anything better to do. And yeah, we can poison him, and I think that's like the only time that I ever use poison, like ever, in this game. Okay, now you see he's using Mirror Stance there? Well, if you attack him, guess what happens? Spoiler alert, he counters! So you don't want to use any physical attacks against him, but you can use ethers just fine. The only problem is that, at least for damage, like with Heaven Sent there, we're not really going to be able to deal very much damage at all with that. So I'm just going to defend until either Miang removes the blind status that I inflicted with Wild Smile, so that way she's not actually healing his HP, or until Ramsus leaves his Mirror Stance, whatever comes first. So basically, the idea with this fight is to just keep on applying statuses to him, not because I actually care about what they do, but mostly just to prevent... Well, Miang will prioritize curing statuses over healing HP for some godforsaken reason. And that way it'll make it easier or quicker for us to kill Ramsus there. So, yeah, both the Whip and Wild Smile are really good for that. But I would only use Wild Smile during Mirror Stance. Whenever that happens. Haha! Hey, how'd you get here? How'd you get past all the guards, too? Maybe he got in when he was accepting his trophy or medal or whatever he gets. Do you recognize that name? Oh, well, yeah, that would be a problem. Who are you talking about? Are we going to have a coffee break in the middle of the boss fight? Spoiler alert, we do! Whoa, who's that guy? Whoa, holy crap! Nice psychic kicks you got there, pal. How about the psychic headbutts? Ha-ha! Just reminded me of, I think it was like an MMA or wrestling game or something. Some guys were commenting on glitches in the game. And like one of the moves that it looked like someone delivered a psychic headbutt or something. It was amusing. But what's more amusing is boss time, part 2. This time Ramsus has double the HP he did before, but otherwise isn't that much of a problem. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go with the good Iron Valor this time. Unfortunately, if you can tell from the targeting menu there, Iron Valor only works on yourself. So there are buffs that work on multiple characters, or other characters I should say, but we don't have them yet. So just use the Iron Valor, whatever you got, and go from there. And let's see, Margie will also be able to pitch in with some healing there, but maybe I should have waited on the Iron Valor. Whatever. But let me see how well our guided shot can work here. Probably not very well. Well, I don't have anything better to do with my EP, but as long as we're waiting, let's get Wild Smile going again. Or he could just be immune to it. Why not? Yeah, it seems that in this phase, he's somehow immune to status ailments. But yeah, if you know anything about how that works, let me know, because it seems like there's status ailments, when you use them against an enemy, it seems like they're either outright immune to them, or they will work on the first try. It seems like there's no in-between with that. Oh, I could have used my guided shot. Whoops. But yeah, it's not like, oh, well, it didn't work this round, so let's just keep trying over and over and over again until we actually get it to work. No, that's not the case. Okay, so now let's attack, and I'm going to keep going with Senretsu because I could use more T1 move experience for my next death blow. If I recall correctly, for my next death blow, I need 190 T1 animations. Hold on a sec. Where are you? Ah, right. Yeah, I need 190 T1 moves, 40 S2 moves, and 125 X moves, I believe. Something like that. Now, like I said before, if you don't really care to micromanage your move experience, don't worry about it. It's not that critical. I'm going to be getting to a point in the very near future where we can grind our death blows, so that way we can just do that all in advance and not have to worry about it. I'm not going to be doing that for Faye specifically, but for other characters, and you'll see when we get to that point. And as you can see, we really don't have to worry about healing with Margie there. But unfortunately, I can't inflict poison anymore. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've learned my... What is it? I don't think I've got enough experience for my next death blow. If I recall correctly, I was a little short before. So actually, let me do something to get one more point of experience. Let's do that. And that should give me the last T3 move I need to learn that death blow, if I've calculated it all correctly. But otherwise, yeah, just spam whatever your strongest death blows are, except for Faye. Really, I'm not even losing that much by using a weaker death blow. I think, like, I might deal 10% more damage with my strongest death blow right now. So, yeah, it's not really a major problem using a weaker death blow just to get more relevant move experience. Because, let's see, my next death blow is Square X. And I don't really need any S1 experience right now. Not for this death blow or the next one. So, eventually I'll need more of it, but not right now. And once we get 6 AP, then things will get a lot easier. And quit healing him! Well, at least he's not doing mirror stance all the time. But yeah, we're easily able to keep up with Ramsus' damage on healing with Margie there because I got the Guardian Rings there. I preferred to play a bit more defensively in the early game with my equipment setups. Later on, not so much. I wonder what he's talking about. Seems to be familiar or something. What was that? It's probably just my imagination. Probably just Ramsus's too. Pay no attention to that, viewers. What are you gonna do? Well, you called us rats. Well, here's a whole bunch. Okay. Well, that's one way to make an escape, I guess. Whee! What? I wonder what that's all about. Shouldn't you be trying to capture us instead of letting us go? And okay. I like how fake, and maybe he's being serious there, but I kind of interpret his remark as being somewhat sarcastic. Like, I don't know, where do you think it goes? It's your castle. But yeah, I guess we made it out okay. Oh, yeah, I just kind of accidentally won the whole tournament. Didn't even have to win the last 2 matches. Just used a good old-fashioned Jedi mind trick. Okay, so let's see. Here, there is not a whole lot we can do. There's no random enemies. We can open the doors with the X button like any other door. So, where are we now? Oh, hey, it's their airship. Hey, let's go hijack it then. Oh, it is pretty big. Sure, why not? Oh, or that. Run away! I like the running animations for all those other guys, and we're just kind of casually running away. I'll just tell you right now, they didn't catch up with us, despite what that message, or despite them appearing to actually catch up with us. They didn't. Oh, hey, Ellie. What are you doing here? Well, I suppose you did work with that Gebler. Oh, yeah, that would be us. I seem to have a knack for it. Getting people to want to kill me. But she works for them. Not to mention, she held you at gunpoint when you first met and all that. Ah, hey! They'll never find us in here where we're trapped now. Can we use an air vent or something to get out of here, or... No? Dudes? We just gonna sit here in a corner and stare awkwardly at each other without actually saying anything? Maybe communicate telepathically? Or anything remotely useful? I can't quite tell, but I think you're supposed to hear, like, footsteps or murmuring in the background there, indicating that the soldiers had passed, actually. but I couldn't hear it myself. But that's probably because I was talking too much, as I do. Well, we were in a forest and all that, and, well, it happens. Nuts. Then why did you offer to hide us, then? Oh, well, I already knew. Yeah, while you guys thought I was sleeping, I was actually just eavesdropping on you. Yeah, we're done with the blame game with whatever happened at Lahan there. So, yeah, let's just move on then. And forget about Dan. I'm sure we'll never see him again. Oh, yeah, we just came for the girl. Well, that would be the general idea. You got like a laundry chute or something? Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Well, you have two options, Bart. You can either follow her and get out of here, or you can stay in here until they find you and be executed. Take your pick! Come on, say but. Say but in the face of reason and logic. Come on, Bart, you can do it. Just like every other character in the game. Well, yeah, of course I do. What do you mean, long ago? Okay, bye. Have fun getting executed. Or we can follow her. You know, being a military installation, shouldn't they have cameras, like, everywhere? I don't know. Call me crazy. I've never been on a military base in real life, so I don't know. But if I wanted to provide security for our military, I would think, you know, buying a few $20 cameras would be a good idea. Or however much security cameras cost. I don't know. Everyone keeps on talking about fate and all that. What, do you got like a supercomputer or something in charge of everything? No, that's another game, viewers. Hey, come on! We need more party members. Screw Satan, you've got ethers. We could use an ether user in our party. Oh, yeah, we might want to get out of here. Impossible! Then why aren't you turning us in? Nuts. Why do they always say that line? You see that a lot. Where it's like, okay, I'm a good guy, I'm gonna help you out, but next time I'm gonna kick your ass. Is that supposed to build up drama or something? I don't know. But it was a nice little heartwarming scene just to remind the viewers, or to remind the player that, yep, Ellie is still around. I hope you didn't forget about her like 5 hours ago, or whenever we met her in the LP, or the playthrough, in real time. But alright, we escaped! All this is going on automatically, by the way. Well, if you recall earlier, Sigurd, or however you pronounce his name, he referred to Citan as Hugh, or Huga, or however you pronounce it. So, evidently Citan said something to Ramsus to get him to not chase after us for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's probably not important, though. Probably just used some of his contacts or connections to help us out. I mean, he was around. So at least he better do something useful for this operation. At first I thought she said tumor. It's not a tumor! Nuts. Or that, yeah. So are we going to keep the gear that we stole to get out of here, or are we just going to leave it behind? I think we just leave it behind. We never see it, like, in the hangar of the Yggdrasil. Yeah, what do you think you are? A fully grown adult? You're 6 years old! Well, technically, I think she's a teenager, actually. But she looks like she's 6 years old. Nuts. This reminds me of Chrono Cross again. Such a great game. I mean, this one's great too, just that one's great too. Well, where is your room? Yeah, we can check it out. We've got connections. We got a submarine. Or a sand submarine or something. Well, then she should stop getting into trouble like that. I mean, if they went out of their way to kidnap her to get that would be, you know, more understandable. But she kind of just, like, walked right into the trap. Oh. Hey, it's that little doll that Margie had with her. Really? Who was that? Yeah, I didn't say anything. Okay, that's fine. Well, we can't save on the bridge, so I guess we'll have to go downstairs and go to the break room or wherever it is. Well, I guess we gotta find out where Margie's room is first, and then we can ask her about the doll. But will she be able to move the stuffed animal out of our way so we can get to the bridge? Sorry, that's the best cliffhanger I got. Find out next time on Let's Play Xenogears. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.